One of the convenient things about the breath as a meditation topic is that it's with you wherever you go. It's always there to tap into. The important thing is that you remember to tap into it. It's easy to get lost in other worlds. Worlds of thought, worlds of emotion, issues of the past and present. But the breath is always there, waiting for you. So whenever you feel a need to let the mind settle down, it's always at hand. The important thing is the relationship you develop to the breath. To begin with, it's good to be on friendly terms with it. All too often people develop an adversarial relationship with their meditation object. And if you're on bad terms with your breath, you're really bad off. So keep reminding yourself, this is the breath of life. This is what keeps the mind and the body together, and it only stands to reason that if the breath is in good shape, other things will go well in life as well. In other words, the body will feel good, the mind will have a good place to stay when the breath is comfortable. So learn to get to know the breath. Be on friendly terms with it. In fact, you can develop all four of those, what they call sublime attitudes, toward the breath. And it's good to have them right there in your breath, because otherwise they become abstractions, they're words. I once heard some people talking about the problems they had with equanimity, and it was really the problems they had with the idea of equanimity. But if you can learn how to embody equanimity along with friendliness and compassion and what they call sympathetic joy with your breath, or appreciation with your breath, then you don't have to worry about your reactions to the abstract now. You start learning which of the four is appropriate in your relationship to the breath. The attitude of friendliness is always a good one. Compassion can translate into when the breath is not going well. How do you deal with it? How do you help it? You don't just leave it on its own. You try to figure out why the breath is uncomfortable. Is it a physical cause, or is it more of a mental cause? And allow the breath some space to come in comfortably, go out comfortably. Don't keep it tight and constricted. And don't force it too much. When we talk about adjusting the breath, some people tend to get down there and squeeze it here and squeeze it there and push it as if it were taffy. Push it and pull it. And many times all you have to do is just think longer, or think shorter, or think all throughout the body. And simply the power of the thought will allow the breath to move in those ways. As for appreciation or sympathetic joy, that's when the breath is going well. Maintain it. Give it the space to keep on going well. Help it along to see if it can go better. And if you're taking time out of your daily schedule when you're away from the monastery, don't begrudge the breath that amount of time. Because remember, if you let the breath have its space, then it can be healing, both for the body and the mind. And then when you leave meditation, don't leave the breath. Take it with you. You find that when you're breathing comfortably, you go through the events of life. You learn how to breathe comfortably even in the